Hey guys, Noel here, and it is Wednesday night, and we got a little bit of free time on our hands. I thought it would be fun for us to do a live stream for the Noel ComiX YouTube channel. It's summer vacation, and the family's asleep, and Dynamite's over, and that was actually a really good Dynamite they had tonight. They had the Blood and Guts, which was basically AEW's equivalent to War Games. You know, I'm kind of like annoyed that Cody Rhodes bought up all these WCW pay-per-view names, and then WWE was like, well, hey, Cody, listen, we'll give you control of the Rhodes name, like Cody Rhodes, if you give us back these WCW pay-per-views that we let lapse. And then Cody's like, okay. And then Cody then goes to WWE. Yes, Joel, I'm happy you love Noel Live. It is 154. We are, past the halfway point. Well, I guess past the 50. So we're creeping toward 200 for our live streams here. And, it's about time we, got to be doing some more consistent live streams. What with it being summer vacation, don't have to worry about, getting up at like 6 o'clock in the morning and dragging myself, into a classroom full of, angry 13-year-olds. Now I can just deal with angry 13-year-olds in the chat, which I actually liked doing, when there was remote teaching. I thought that was really fun. So, anywho. So, I don't know, I'm just trying to think of stuff to chit-chat about, we're going to start off by playing the new Capcom Fighting Collection. Just picked this up on the Switch, and I've been messing around with it, and it's pretty nice. It's got an official arcade release of Cyberbots, which is a really cool game. Before, I believe the only way you could get that game officially stateside, yes, take that, society. I believe the only way you could get Cyberbots stateside is if you downloaded the Japanese version on the PlayStation 3 store. But now you got an official Cyberbots release, which is pretty cool. Also, it's got Red Earth, but honestly, I've just been kind of messing around with the Darkstalkers stuff, aka Vampire. Now, let me tell you something interesting right here. You might notice we have a new monitor in the background. We have a white Trinitron monitor. I'm going to tell you all an interesting story right here. So, the teachers, we got a bonus check because, our good President Joe Biden, in a rare moment of lucidity, he shook off the dementia for a moment, and he's like, you know what? I need to hide my son's other laptop. No, wait, before I do that, I need to give some money to public education, which is actually like a really good policy. I will give him credit for that. So, we ended up getting some money for public education, and that money actually went to the teachers, at least at Cortland, in the form of a bonus check. So I was like, oh man, finally. I've been working hard. Now I finally get a bonus check and really nice stuff. However, I'm driving around in my white Chevy Malibu, and all of a sudden I hear like a kind of a clanking noise and then like a dragging noise, and I'm like, well, that's not good. So, I pull in the driveway at home and I see this, giant pipe dragging underneath my car, and it turned out to be my exhaust pipe, fell off my car. So, that pretty much that repair pretty much ate up my bonus. So I was like really, really mad because one of the things I was really planning on getting with my bonus check was a new monitor for the game room. And I had been looking at a Sony Trinitron VGA monitor. So I was pretty psyched about that. We got Pasta Mania going on in the background here.
But WCW's own World Heavyweight Champion Hulk Hogan, he's got Pasta Mania in the Mall of America. I want to try to get a word with him if I can squeeze in there. Hulk Hogan.
Man, Pasta Mania is running wild, brother.
Monday Nitro, you've got Big Bubba.
I need to get a Pasta Mania shirt.
Who's the greatest wrestler in the world?
You are going to be a freshman. That is insane. It's almost as insane as Hulk Hogan's Pasta Mania.
All my Hulkamaniacs running wild. You know, I've eaten so many Hulkaroos and Hulkyous, I kind of feel sorry for Big Bubba.
Man, I got to get me some Hulkaroos and Hulkyous. Yes, everybody Wang Chung tonight. And everybody have fun tonight.
And with Pasta Mania running through my brain, who's gonna beat Big Bubba tonight, Hulkamaniacs? And when I'm done dragging
And people say Hulk Hogan wasn't over in WCW. I mean, take a look at this. Pasta Mania is in full throttle right here. And as a proud Italian American and proud Hulk Hogan fan, I can attest to the power of both Pasta and Hulk Hogan. Quality stuff. Because Pasta Mania, much like NWO membership, is for life. Okay?
I've been eating my Pasta Mania, and what you gonna do in the Mall of America, brother, when Hulk Hogan, Pasta Mania, and all my Pasta Maniacs run wild on you? What you gonna do? All right.
All right, anywho, back to my monitor story. So anyway, so I make these like repairs on my car, which like eats up my whole bonus check. And you know, I gotta mute this here because I think I have the dark side of Hulk Hogan here. Actually, Hulk Hogan is getting booed right here. I guess it's because he didn't eat his Pasta Mania. All right, anyway, we'll go back to watching some vintage wrestling in a minute. Anywho, so, you know, my car repairs, terrible stuff, eats up my whole bonus check, and I really wanted this Trinitron VGA monitor, okay? So, but it's like I had to resign myself to the fact after much complaining that, you know what, my family needs a car, you know, that is what it is. So no monitor for Noel. Which, I mean, come on, I'm in a room full of monitors. So, anywho, absolute last day of school. I drive down to the recycling center, and I'm just dropping off some broken speakers and stuff. And lo and behold, the car that pulls up next to me, hey, Nintendo 1070, is holding the exact monitor that I had been wanting on eBay that I was all ready to pay like $600 for. And I ended up getting the monitor for free. I had to clean it up and dust it up. And yeah, it was good stuff. So the monitor, so the Lord works in mysterious ways. You know, I missed out on my one opportunity, thought I had to make a sacrifice, and I ended up getting the monitor for free. And it's right back there. We'll be using that tonight, I'm sure. I saw Joel say something about, are you glad COVID chimed down considering you like remote learning? I'm not happy about the shift away from remote learning, but I am happy that, you know, less people have COVID and, you know, that COVID has adapted to, you know, it seems like COVID is more contagious and less lethal. You know, that seems to be how the virus has adapted. So, I'm happy about that, but I mean, if you want to hear my opinions on, you know, hybrid teaching, I think it's one of the finest things that it's ever happened to public education, but you just got to kind of know how to do it. You know, hosting YouTube, I'm used to, you know, having a digital audience at home. And, you know, because of that, I treat my hybrid classroom basically like a YouTube video, you know, or like an interactive TV show. You know, I mean, I'm not obsessing about what kids are doing at home as long as they get the work done and are wearing pants. You know, if you're not wearing pants, make sure that the camera is, you know, like waist up, you know. Also, you know, just don't have any weapons or any, you know, inappropriate, you know, adult cinema blaring in the background. You know, we don't want any of that because that would be inappropriate. So yeah, so as long as you're wearing pants, not watching dirty movies, and not wielding a weapon, I don't really care what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? All I care, you know, is that you're just hanging in there, letting the information kind of knock around you and make sure you get the work done, you know, and just try to make the class engaging and fun and enjoyable. And, you know, hold the students accountable, give them all the support they need. And, you know, I also am a fan of letting the kids, at least in my experience, choose where they wanted to learn, you know, whether they learned at home or learned in person. That was the kind of the beauty of a hybrid model, because, you know, there would be times when you're a teacher where a kid will tell you, like, oh, I don't want to be here. And then like I could literally say, well, do you want to go home? Like you can literally go home. In fact, I encourage you, go home. I can teach you from home. And then the kid might say something, oh, no, I want to be here. It's like, okay, well, then act like you want to be here. And if you really don't want to be here, go home. So, and it did things like reduce class size, which, made behavior, more manageable and things like that. So it was a lot of fun. I mean, definitely as a social studies teacher, I'm much more narrative oriented. I'm much more talking oriented. Social studies is more like a discourse or a dialogue with, instructor and students because, you tell the story gets challenged, that kind of thing. Where so like I think social studies and subjects like it lend itself very well to remote teaching. Plus, I could just do like hilarious batshit crazy stuff, like just like randomly start playing '80s music videos if the reference came in, because I could just like click YouTube like right away. Um, but I could see how remote teaching or hybrid teaching can be hard for things like more kinesthetic subjects like tech or something like that. And I know that with special education you kind of need more like direct one-on-one with the student, but I think there's definitely a need to maintain and continue all the stuff that worked about remote education while adapting it to a more flexible environment where COVID is less contagious, and those subjects and issues in special education where you need more in-person stuff, that can be addressed. So I really think the solution is to have the best of both, rather than just one or the other. So that's kind of my little educational pedagogical rant on hybrid teaching. But I loved hybrid teaching. It was my favorite year teaching in junior high. And I think it showed because a lot of my kids from that year are popping up on the live streams because we got along so well. I mean, I've had kids from other years pop up on the live streams too, but it is what it is. So yeah, there's that. So I got my new monitor in the game room. The old monitor is still there. It's now I got the Neo Geo Mini hooked up to it. And we got some Capcom fighting game stuff. I'm thinking we might also play, we always play Sonic games and stuff, but with the new Sonic Origins out, I've heard it's got some issues. Like I've heard that, they couldn't secure the rights to certain Michael Jackson composed stages. So I think it might be fun for us to, play some of those stages on the original cartridge so we can actually hear like Brad Buxer's Ice Cap Zone or the Carnival Night stuff, music that's got samples from Jam, some of the launch bass stuff that's got Stranger in Moscow, all that kind of cool stuff. So, also, I watched AEW's Forbidden Door pay-per-view with some friends. That was a lot of fun. And my favorite bald, I'm pretty clean shaven. I got a little bit of stubble, but I'm mostly shaven. But my favorite look is the Statham style. And why am I bringing that up? Because the artist formerly known as Cesaro, Claudio Castagnoli, which is a much prettier name than Cesaro as an Italian. Myself, I find that I would like to be a pretty name. I actually kind of thought about naming Santino and Serafina Claudio and Claudia, but Santino and Serafina are just better names. And my wife liked those names. So, but yeah, so Cesaro is in AEW. That was really cool. What else good happened at that pay-per-view? There were a lot of good matches. There were so many good matches. It was all kind of a blur. Sting's match with the Young Bucks was phenomenal. Anything Sting does is great. Oh, and on AEW tonight, I'm a huge Starship fan. And so is Santino. Like one of our bonding things is we listen to Starship. And I consider Starship to have started when Mickey Thomas joined Jefferson Starship. And why am I bringing that up? Because Mickey Thomas's first big single with Jefferson Starship was Jane, and Orange Cassidy came out to that tonight. And so Santino and I were watching AEW, and we heard that. We like both like Santino perked up right away. He's like, "Is that Starship?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's Starship." Oh, Christian Cage has been phenomenal as a heel in AEW too. Donald Trump just went Kylo Ben. I heard throwing his lunch like crazy. What? I heard that there was something going on at the January 6th committee or whatever. I mean, I don't want to go on a whole rant about that. I'm not a huge Donald Trump fan, but I'm definitely not someone who thinks he's, personally speaking, an exceptional evil or anything really new in U.S. political history. I think when people call him racist, I think that, they're basically just referring to the Southern strategy, which is something that Republicans have been doing for decades, dating back to Richard Nixon, and nobody cared. And it's basically like not being racist. I mean, it's kind of like low key racist in the sense that you basically just go to a bunch of racist people and say, hey, vote for me because your concerns are my concerns. Like that's kind of what it is. And I remember like George W. Bush going to like Bob Jones University, which is a notorious Southern university with ties to the Ku Klux Klan. And like, the only reason anybody heard about that was because of John McCain, and nobody really got on their high horse and started saying that George W. Bush was like racist because he was pandering to, a university with ties to the Klan. Anyway, but this is like how I look at the whole January 6th thing. Trump did to his opponents in 4 weeks what was done to him in 4 years. Okay. All the, questioning the election, the, mysterious international forces hacking voting machines bullshit, using militant rhetoric framed in constitutionality, in the sense like, hey, we're playing by the rules, but, you need to get really revved up and use kind of pseudo militant rhetoric. And like, Democrats like didn't care when like African American communities were being set on fire, but God forbid the Citadel gets stormed by a bunch of hicks, Anyway, but this is like how I look at it. Like, did Trump tell them to peacefully protest? Yes. Did he tell them to leave once they were in there? Yes. Did he behave irresponsibly? Yes. All right. You don't have, and also, is there something called double jeopardy where you can't get tried for the same crime twice? Yes. So what does this mean? This whole January 6th thing is basically just a gigantic waste of time designed by the Democrats to try to distract people from the fact that they've screwed up so badly since they've been in power, and Joe Biden has not been that great as a president, in my opinion. So what they're doing is they're trying to dredge this crap up to try to distract people to make sure Republicans don't get elected and Trump isn't the candidate again, which Trump would be not a good candidate for the Republicans to do, for no other reason than the fact that I cannot take another 4 years of pissing contest between the intelligence community and a game show host. I can't do it anymore. Like I can't have this, cable news psyop every second of every day driving liberal people insane, and they're just melting down on Facebook and crap, and I can't deal with it. And Trump is so immature that he can't just take this and, just be the bigger person and actually use intellectual arguments. He has to try to beat these thugs at their own game, and it's just a gigantic cluster fire. So, there's that. But I wouldn't be surprised if he started throwing a temper tantrum, because that's basically his persona. Don't be shocked, because I'm a huge wrestling fan. I went on a huge wrestling rant, and he's a WWE Hall of Famer, and so basically Trump's whole shtick is, be his wrestling persona, but use it to run for office. And I think that's kind of galling to powerful people who consider themselves like these insidious statesmen. It's like, you got beaten by a professional wrestler game show host. Like, that's how bad you are at your job. You know what I'm saying? It's like, anyway, I don't know. But, I respect people of different political opinions, and I have friends like all over the spectrum. I'm, personally socialistic when it comes to my economics, but conservative when it comes to my social issues. So like I went to an evangelical Christian school, but, a lot of my academic work is studying the history of Marxism, and really more from like a sympathetic point of view when you look at it from like an intellectual history perspective, while at the same time understanding that you have to full-throatedly denounce any kind of humanitarian abuses that happens in governments that, you know, utilize marks. Because really, when you combine social justice and godless humanism, it's pretty much a recipe for disaster. So I'm very much someone who thinks that you can't jettison God from either your life or your not politics in the sense of you can't have a divine right monarchy, but you have to have values, I think, that merge with Judeo-Christianity and the golden rule to kind of ground what you're doing and giving you humility and perspective. So yeah, there's that. So there's my political rant to go with my wrestling rant, you know, so there's that. Hopefully, you know, no one's turned the channel. But in 1070 and Joel, I'm very, very glad that you're here, and I also respect your opinions, whether we agree or disagree on everything. So cool. Well, we got the Capcom Fighting Collection going on in the background. I have yet to actually play this on the big screen. I took Santino to GameStop the other day, and he really wanted to get this Bowser airship, like this toy Bowser airship, so we got it. And you know, then I decided to go ask, like, hey, do you have the Capcom Fighting Collection? And the guy's like, yes, I do. And he had like a bunch behind the counter. They didn't have anything out in the Switch game display area, which is, you know, I was kind of shocked at that, but maybe it's too niche for mainstream people. So anyway, I got that. Santino got his airship, and I've been playing it on my Switch Lite because Santino usually plays the TV Switch in here, you know, for like Minecraft or whatever. I've played Gem Fighters on it as well as other Darkstalkers games. I'm thinking I'm going to kick off with Vampire Savior. And Santino and I have been playing the crap out of Puzzle Fighter because Santino really likes that game. So yeah, Red Earth in the back. I don't think I've ever actually played Red Earth. I've played Capcom Fighting Jam that's got Red Earth characters on it, but I have not played, I don't think I've actually played Red Earth. I've played Cyberbots. I've played all the Darkstalkers games. I played Gem Fighter. I have the Street Fighter Anniversary Collection that has Hyper Street Fighter 2 on it. But, you know, John Talbane as well as Donovan and Dimitri. Yeah, I love Donovan as a character. I think he's super cool. I love the fact that he's like this Van Peel who's got this like little girl next to him that he's trying to help out, and he's like deeply conflicted. You know, he's like taking the high road even though he's just wants to be a vampire, you know. So he's a really cool character. I like him a lot. I would say my Darkstalkers crew, I'm a very Morgan-centric person. I mean, I just like to look at her character, but I also like she kind of plays like Ryu. But I do like Donovan a lot. So I would say probably Morgan and Donovan and Lilith are kind of my go-tos. Yeah, so he's basically Werewolf Bruce Lee. Yes, he is. I really like I love the artwork on Darkstalkers, and the music on Vampire Savior is just phenomenal. It's very, it's that like point in time when Capcom was doing I don't know, man. It's like they had this like crazy synth pop and these really crisp anime art, with all these dynamic poses with like sexy girls and cool guys, and it was just like really cool stuff. I mean, enough of me talking about it. Let's get down to some of the gameplay right here. We've been chit-chatting for 20 minutes, 24 minutes. So let's do it, man. We'll put our Atari hat on here. This one does not have speakers in it. Why would anyone want that? I can't understand why, like, someone would want a boombox on their head, but, you know, shut me up. I don't know. All right, we'll set up our camera here. And like so. Do. And still have my cider from Coffee Mania that I never quite finished from earlier. All right, turn our volume up here. One of the things that Santino and I like to watch, this might sound kind of funny, but we actually really like to watch the American Darkstalkers cartoon. Because, you know, like, he likes Darkstalkers, but some of the Darkstalkers stuff I thought might be a little mature for him, so I don't know, he just started watching the Darkstalkers cartoon that was on USA. And, you know, outside of the fact that they didn't make Morgan sexy, they made her some weird Scottish hag. That was kind of weird. But some of the episodes I thought were, like, pretty entertaining and enjoyable. And, it had Aikichi Izawa's Trouble Man as the opening and closing, which I loved, so... That's so weird. It didn't transfer over the save data from the other game. Yes, I agree to all your crap. Alright. Let's play the Japanese versions, because I'm a giant weeb. Alright, Vampire Savior, the Lord of Vampire. Gonna get rocking and rolling with Akuma's Dirty Beret. I love this opening. Gotta turn it up a little. I don't want to wake up the baby, though. I like the artwork on the sides. I'm going to turn these scan lines off. I'm not a big fan of artificial scan lines. I mean, I love scan lines on a real TV. I mean, these look like real scan lines. Don't get me wrong. Oops, sorry. Forgot I'm working on a switch here. It uses Japanese-style controls. Display and sound setting... Go to the Tower of Arrogance. Also known as Binghamton University. I'm just kidding. Probably should have put this on easy. I'll be fine. Or not. Soul Feast. There's some great Darkstalkers lore videos on YouTube. One of the things I like to watch is random fighting game lore videos. There you go. Man, yeah, I mean, this is just like another example of those really great character portraits, those victory poses. Yeah, I don't know if there's like Bengus or Aki Man, but like they can draw these like Rob Liefeld-esque broken back Morgan pictures, and somehow they don't look like she's got a broken back. You know? Just contorting so that you can see her like thong leotard. I love Sasquatch. He's so cute. I love the music in this game, too. Nothing like a nice, relaxing game of Darkstalkers 3. So in 1070, how's life downstate treating you? You're from Long Island, right? If memory serves me correctly. Or are you from Jersey? I know that. I think Arrow's from. I always get people from Long Island and New Jersey mixed up. You know. I thought Arrow was from New Jersey, but maybe he's from Long Island. It's funny, like I live in New York, but I tend to remember where like the West Coast viewers are more. Like I know that International Channel for Life is from San Jose, and then Sinister's from Compton. Where everybody knows somebody in rap. Like Sinister's mom knows Snoop Dogg's limo driver or something like that. It's good stuff. Oh, there goes that merman. You are from Long Island. Yes, Talbane's theme is very jazzy. Nice. Ah, Long Island. Cortland gets a ton of people from Long Island because of the college. Just lots of tanned girls and roided up guys. Good times. I'm not complaining, by the way. I like the Long Island people here. I'm a huge Mets fan, so they're all Mets fans, you know. I refuse to get excited about the Mets though until like October. Like the Mets are like really good this season, but I have no faith that they're gonna. I mean, I hope they do. I pray to God they do, but like I have no faith that they're gonna keep that going because this happens every year. They're always like fantastic before the All-Star break, then they choke in August, and then they blow the season in September, and then they lose in October, and everyone's like, "Oh, better luck next year." And it's like I've been hearing that since they lost to the Royals in like 2015 in the World Series, when the Dark Knight or whatever that dude, I can't even remember his real name, refused to come out of that one game. He like pitched like this perfect game, and he's like wouldn't put in their closing pitcher, and it just blew the game, and it was like really annoying. No way, I'm a Mets fan. Go Mets. I hope they win the World Series. Yeah, hell yeah, man. Bobby Bonilla Day's coming up, my friend. Bobby Bonilla is non-ironically my favorite baseball player of all time. I grew up liking the Mets in like 1993, and he was like their best player. So I just loved Bobby Bonilla on the Mets. He was my first favorite baseball player. And I remember him in like Rookie of the Year and Living Single and just like all this other stuff. And I can name every team Bobby Bonilla has played for. Don't believe me? Here we go. Chicago White Sox, Pittsburgh Pirates, New York Mets, Baltimore Orioles, Florida Marlins, where by the way he won the World Series with Jim Leland, his Pirates coach. And by the way, he was like the RBI machine on that team. He was a huge part of them winning that World Series and was featured in multiple segments on NBC when they had that World Series. And I remember when they won the World Series, Jim Leland jumping into his arms. It was like I love that 97 Marlins team. Oh, crap. Anyway, from the Marlins, he went to the Dodgers, and that is how Mike Piazza ended up on the Marlins for a cup of coffee. Then, from the Dodgers, he went back on the Mets because he'd been so good in, Florida, and he was pretty good in L.A., and he was good in Baltimore. He used to hang out. I remember, he was, taping Cal Ripken when he broke the streak with his, camcorder and stuff. So, he went back on the Mets, and he was, always fighting with Bobby Valentine, didn't get enough play time, underperformed, copped an attitude, it just was New York was just apparently not the place for him to, really maximize his talents. And, there's other players like Randy Johnson, who are, phenomenal in, other places, and they go to New York, and they're, don't perform quite up to their standards on other teams, you know, for a whole bunch of reasons. Anyway, so that's where the Mets bought out his contract, and he got that sweet-ass deal where, like, they pay him until 2035 with interest to pay for the remainder of his contract. And then from the Mets, he got revenge on the Mets by going to the Atlanta Braves and being their best bench player, and he cut a bunch of weight and was, like, really good. I actually have this article, I think it's from the New York Post, where it's like, Bobby Bonilla enjoys fraternizing with fans. He, like, comes back on the Atlanta Braves when they went to Shea and were playing the Mets. And then from there, he went to the St. Louis Cardinals, which was his last team. And he, like, apparently played a game as a pitcher, and I've never seen that game. I can't find it. I don't know if it's televised or not. But he apparently pitched a game for the St. Louis Cardinals. Damn it. That cute baby in the background. But anyway, I think Bobby Bonilla should get paid until 2099 because the New York fans were jerks to him. Like, screw that crap, man. All he did was play well. All right. When it comes to the Subway Series, it's a battle to decide who is strongest. Yeah, man. Like, the Yankees are so boring, man. Like, I liked Ichiro. He's, like, the only Yankee I really liked. You know? I love Ichiro. But, I mean, when my grandpa was sick in the hospital, ultimately dying, we watched a lot of Yankee games together because he liked the Yankees. I, as a Mets fan, was never a big Yankee fan. I always thought Yankees fans walked around with an undeserving sense of entitlement. And because of that, I'm a big Red Sox fan. Like, the Red Sox and the Orioles are, like, my favorite American League teams. The Orioles, because Bobby Bonilla went from the Mets to the Orioles. So the Orioles were kind of like my co-favorite team. And, you know, Cal Ripken and Bobby Bonilla playing together was really cool. Oh, another reason I don't like the Yankees is because I love the Orioles. And Derek Jeter hit that long fly ball, and then that stupid-ass fan caught it over the wall, and they counted it as a home run. And then they ended up, like, making it so the Orioles didn't make the World Series. It was such bullshit. And then the Yankees ended up winning that year, you know? But then the Marlins won in 97, so that was good. But yeah, so I mean, I got respect for the Yankees. I mean, you can't not respect the Yankees because, you know, they do have a nice amount of accomplishments, and, you know, they had a bunch of really good players. But I mean, I find, you know, them to be annoying. So I mean, I absolutely rooted for the Diamondbacks after 9/11, you know? Like, I didn't care. It's like, F you guys. But, dude, this is like how it always goes, man. The Yankees suck before the All-Star break. The Mets suck after the All-Star break. And I hope to God that doesn't happen. I really, really do. I really hope Buck Showalter's former Yankees coach, you know, I mean, he seems to be doing really well with the Mets. I want him to win a World Series. I love the Mets, you know. I'm not. I've fallen for this shit too much, man. So I'm not gonna celebrate until it's October and the Mets have clinched. Then we'll talk, you know. But I mean, I'm really happy for him. I'm rooting for him. I love him, you know. Honestly, though, I'm so kind of out of the loop. I couldn't even tell you who plays on the Mets right now. Like, I just kind of follow, are they winning or losing, you know? I mean, I could tell you everyone who is on, like, the, like, 93, 95, 96 team, like Bobby Bonilla, Jeff Kent, Rico Bronya, Todd Hundley, Brett Saberhagen, John Franco, oh, what's his name? Robinson? I can't remember. This is black dude. Joe Orsulak. Fred Thompson. No, he was on the Braves. Damn it. I have to play RBI 94 and, like, get my Mets lineup. This is driving me nuts. Anyway, Brett Butler was their center fielder for a minute. Did I get her? Do kid the show. Get a nice butt shot of Lilith there. Never liked the Yankees because they don't respect Mets fans. Some of my pals would respect me as a Mets fan. Yeah, because they're good people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got a lot of, like, I mean, I'm 39, and, there was a period from, like, 96, 98, 99, 2000, where just the Yankees were just, like, winning, like, all the time. Who I hated on the Yankees was freaking Roger Clemens, like roided up a-hole, man. I remember like he was like headhunting Mike Piazza and shit. Like, I do not like Roger Clemens, but not because he was on steroids, because he's a jerk. I like Barry Bonds. Like, I personally don't care that Barry Bonds did steroids to break Hank Aaron's record. I mean, like, you need to look at it with an asterisk. He's not as good a home run hitter as Hank Aaron, because, but at the same time, like, you got to understand that a lot of pitchers were using steroids too. So that whole era was, defined by, steroid usage and stuff. Now, one of the reasons Bobby Bonilla, might not have been as, god tier as some of those other players is because I've yet to see any evidence that Bobby Bo was on the juice. Because, Bobby Bonilla, he's cooler than the other side of the pillow. He doesn't need that stuff, man. All he needs is, to go tell off reporters and just be cool and get his money and, be in cool 90s television shows, because that's what he's about. He's about that life, that 90s sitcom life where he is a sports writer on Living Single with Queen Latifah. That was like the least annoying thing she was in. Living Single was like a pretty funny show, although I only really watched it because it was on after Martin, and like Martin was like freaking phenomenal, so But I remember Bobby Bonilla was in Rookie of the Year, too. That kid struck him out. There's this great public service announcement on, like, they used to show their, like, Fox Saturday morning cartoons in the 90s. And Bobby Bonilla's like, he's like wearing a Marlins uniform. He's like, hey, listen, I've been traded so many times, I don't even know what team I'm playing on. That's why I need to know how to read to see where the hell I am. Where am I? Oh, Marlins. Okay. It's like essentially the PSA. Like, I've been traded so many times. It's a good thing I know how to read, or I wouldn't know where the hell I was playing. The end. To a conclusion, please read. Game over. Alright, we'll watch the opening one more time, and then, I don't know, maybe we'll play some Red Earth. Dude, I've been running a lot on this Peloton that we've got. It's phenomenal. However, my feet are like really hurt. Like, I wear shoes. First, I wasn't wearing shoes to run on it. Now I am wearing running shoes. But like, I have these like freaking cramps in my toes, and I box. So like, it's my right foot that I keep I keep my heel off the ground, so I can kick forward. And yeah, dude, it's like really annoying. Like, sorry, I just went on a small rant about like foot pain, but what am I doing? No, I don't want to exit the game. Wait, what? Current bet. You know what the problem is here is that I've got like 2 saves. There's a save under this account on my portable. I'm gonna do Red Earth in the American version just because I don't know the story. I've never played it before, so. And I can't read Japanese as much as I'd like to. I love that Street Fighter 3 intro. Nice. I'm gonna be Tessa, just because I know her from SVC Chaos. I must uncover what it is. Grandma, help me. Jana, please, someone help us. It's a huge marine creature. I must defeat you.
No mercy. Attack.
It's kind of cool, like combining like fighting game and RPG stuff. I probably should have chosen Leo though. It's got kind of a Dalsum quality to her. It's kind of like, it's very floaty. Did they get him? Yes. He's like way low on health though. That type of monster shouldn't live in this place. Why is it here? Capcom is like much better at doing story-based fighting games in the 90s. Thank you. Means nothing to me, but you're welcome. Now if you'll excuse me, I have to go. Tessa has leveled up to level 2 and is now resistant to poison, so that's good. So that sexy Mad Gear member will have no power over her. Feel extraordinary power in this country, too. This huge bird, is there any relation? I must defeat it in order to find out.
No mercy. Attack.
Oof, I'm gonna be careful here. Ah, she got me. Hopefully I don't have to start over. I guess I do. So I guess this game's replay value comes in the form of the fact that you have, like, you know, a handful of story modes to kind of play through. I'm currently playing as Leo in this one right now. Nice.
No mercy. Attack.
Yeah, he's got a much more smooth style than Tessa's cool. Don't get me wrong, but I don't have a feel like Leo plays like a Samurai Showdown character. Tessa, I don't really know what she is. It's like a cross between like Haumaru and Blanca. Yeah, like I already got him. You know, Tessa was this big, long, drawn-out fight. Ha ha ha. Your swordsmanship is astounding as ever, and you vanquished the legendary dragon Hauser, but you've arrived too late. The one who cursed you is no longer in the castle. He's taken a prisoner in the castle and has escaped to the east. What? Hurry, brave Leo. It seems he has a twisted scheme which you must stop. I will not fail you. We'll watch over your path. Good luck. Looks like the artwork in this game it reminds me a lot of Street Fighter Alpha 2. So you finally arrived. You must be a fool. What have you done with my men, you beast? Why don't you ask those black ships above you? But your pitiful journey ends here.
No mercy. Attack.
Yeah, I like the way Leo plays. Now this guy looks like he's like straight out of Samurai Showdown. He's more like a Last Blade. Yeah, I hear you. Last Blade, that was a great game. Never imagined yeah. Text goes awfully fast. Your presence amuses me. It's only entertainment, but I think I'll watch more for a while. Yeah, this is straight up my first time playing Red Earth as a video game. Like I said, I played as Red Earth characters in Capcom Fighting Evolution, but never played the game. Ooh la la, I'm impressed you made it so long. Where have you taken my people? Don't concern yourself with such matters, it's too late for them anyway. It's about time for the ship to arrive. You'll see them soon. What are you up to, wench? This is madness. There's need for an inferior beast as yourself to be aware of noble doings. Now you will witness the power my master has granted me, and then you will die.
mercy. Attack.
Is that a bomb? Damn it.
No mercy. Attack.
I like that, that fierce slash attack that can turn into a super move. Man, I thought I blocked that. That's Wolverine's victory pose from Children of the Atom.
Bonus game. All quick. Go.
So what we do instead of like breaking a car. Crap. Yeah, I'm running out of time. Oh man, I didn't quite figure out how to get that last piece there. Until it was too late. Well, we still got level 4. That's like not too bad. Help! Monsters have overtaken this country too. I must save the women and children. Yeah, Leo, he's good people.
All quick. No mercy. Attack.
Man. Well, those little kids are happy, so that's something.
All quick. No mercy. Attack.
cross between like Lion-O, He-Man, and a noble samurai. Thank you very much, Leo. You saved me. Don't mention it. By the way, we're the village people. They're at the YMCA. And in the Navy. Please help them, Leo. A man in armor. Something about an evil man in armor in a castle in the sky. What a mess. This place is ruined. What did these fiends do?
No mercy. Attack.
Oh, jump over my super move, will ya? Yeah, not that time. Man, Capcom never should have drifted away from fighting games. My name is Lavia. One day, a huge black shadow appeared in front of me, and I can't remember. When I regained consciousness, I became a monster. All I wanted to do was destroy humans. What happened to the shadow? Where did it go? A country far west of here, there's a pyramid built by the ancients inside the crypt. I've heard that monsters and secrets are buried in there, hidden from the world. Crypt, I must go there. There's a weakness, I have to find it. I am resistant to lightning. Does everyone want to pick a fight with the protagonist of Final Fantasy XIII? I'm quite good. This place is musty and dead. What will I find? Your footsteps.
No mercy. Attack.
Are there booby traps in this place? Well, I took a lot of damage, but at least I took him out. Monsters are desperate. They must be trying to hide something.
Bonus game. All quick. Go.
What am I doing? Oh, are these are targets? I mean, I just felt like knew what the bonus games were before they started. What else is there? Where was the other target? So you've come. He looks like Strife from X-Force. Or Alexander from Final Fantasy VII. Can't tell whether he's a Castle or Cable's evil brother. I've been waiting for you, Leo. That voice, I know what it can't be. It is Blade, leader of my bodyguard unit. No, would they get to you? Blade is no longer among the living. Stop wasting your breath and prepare to perish. Not you of all people. All of my men have probably been corrupted. No one's safe. I was too late. I could have saved you. You're still speaking riddles. No more mindless, useless talk. Now you die. You will rest in peace, Commander. I swear it on you by my sword.
All quick. No mercy. Attack.
Oh man, he got me. I don't know what that password thing's all about. I guess if you want to like turn off the game, you can save it.
Attack.
Damn. Almost got him. Damn it. Yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, no, this game is definitely worth the $40 or whatever it was. That got him. Oh, we leveled up, so that's good. So, you're the one known as Scion. Now you will answer for your crimes against humanity. I'm the Messiah. You will worship me. Humans are inadequate, and I will create a new race and world, and they will call me God. Well, that always works out well.
Attack.
Sounds like Shang Tsung from Mortal Kombat 1. that all there is to it? Not that I'm complaining. What is this evil power?
No mercy. Attack.
That wasn't even his final form. By the way, apparently, according to Akira Toriyama, Final Gohan's official name is Beast Gohan. And he is the strongest character. Damn it. Hopefully they don't make me start from scratch.
No mercy. Attack.
I got him. Does he have another form? Ha 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 ha. Who is it? The world is filled with petty humans and their hatred and greed and anger and false ambitions. The bad aura spawned by them and Scion. It's going so fast I can't even read it all. But I'm fighting well and I've inspired people and all that good stuff. I'll be back when people become blinded by their greed and desires once again. What a victory, superb. You completed the most trying quest and you never wavered in the face of danger. You have proven your worth as our king, and you have guided us with your wisdom. Your strength is great, but you cannot rest that... man, it's like... need to get one of those speed reading courses that they had those infomercials for in the mid to late 90s. Actually kind of makes me want to watch Kevin Trudeau on the Danny Bonaducci show. That was a good commercial for Mega Memory. Well, all the people are happy. It's always good when the main character's face is superimposed over the moon. Credits time? Oh, yes. Yo, we're getting Mega Man Battle Network Legacy. Oh, that's cool. I love Mega Man, but I'm not good at the games. The best I ever did in a Mega Man is I got to the last level on the original Mega Man and I got stuck. I think I got to the last level on Mega Man 5. Then also got stuck. No, that was Mega Man X5. Either way, a couple games I got to the last level and got stuck. I love Mega Man. I like the character, I like the franchise. I saw they had the X collection on the Wii, not Wii, on the Switch at GameStop when I bought this game instead. The Battle Network Legacy Collect. Like, what kind of games were Battle Network? Were those run and gun, or were they something different? Yeah, Akiman's a freaking beast. Pun intended. I love Akiman's artwork. Man, I just want to like set my controller down and soak this in. It's good shit. It's an RPG. Very cool. You know, Mega Man RPG like Mario RPG. I mean, I guess that was what Mega Man Legends kind of was. Like go in the kitchen and get a snack after this. And I don't know what else to play. Probably Cyberbots, which I have beaten on the PS3, but it was all in Japanese. No, thank you for making this quality game. Oh. Take a little stroll to the kitchen. Oof. I'm all sore. Had a good night boxing though. I was doing some, some training and some sparring. Really good stuff. I was a little nervous because they're like, oh, we're doing hard sparring, and there's this like one country dude, and I can just tell he's just like aching to like unload, but everything went well, Let me I'm gonna try to boost this thing a little bit here. But they're all good people, so all's well. Let's see. It's in the fridge. I'm guessing we're gonna get like a little bit of Santino's graduation cake. Try to keep us going before we, I don't know, play like another game, and then inevitably, we all know the best thing that keeps me awake are the like international channel tapes. Like I'll get drowsy playing a video game, then we'll pop in the international channel tapes, and the next thing we know, it's like 2 a.m. So I don't know. Let's see what happens. So, all right. What do we got here? This looks like chicken. This looks like cake. This will be probably a good thing to, eat so that we stay awake. Although you don't want to eat like too much of this because then you'll like turn into, Bart when he, is a lardo on workman's comp and washes himself with a rag on a stick. Not that there's anything wrong with that because, it's hilarious. Right on. Yeah, there's a new trailer out for Dragon Ball Superheroes. Or Dragon Ball Superhero. And it pretty much just like summarizes the whole movie, which is fine. It's like right by now everyone's kind of spoiled, but like I don't want to like watch clips of the movie on YouTube because like I kind of don't want to completely spoil it for me, although I'm really happy that I know that Gohan gets a new form and there's like cool orange Piccolo. They gotta get those characters in Fighters ASAP. And Cellmax, too. Giant Berserker Cell. Yeah, but I'm like super happy that they finally got Gohan, you know, back where he needs to be. Because I was like, you know, getting really, really tired of, you know, waiting 25 years. So, yeah. But all's well that ends well. For my next pair of glasses, I'm going to order, like, these early 2000s yellow and clear wraparound glasses. Yeah, man. Oh, I like these like MC Hammer glasses that I got right now. So these are pretty cool too. I'm a man who enjoys his glasses. All right, last chunk of cake here. I'm gonna play some Cyberbots. Okay. Let's go back to it. Hold on. I have frosting on my hands. And frosting and a Switch controller do not mix. Hold on. Okay, let's get back to it. Do. Even though it's summer break, I do have to be aware that, you know, I do have a 1-year-old and a 5-year-old. So there is like high potential of me still getting dragged out of bed at 6 in the morning. It's just that, you know, rather than going to work, I'll be hanging out with my lovable, lovable kids. All right. I probably shouldn't have had all that cake, but I need to stay awake. All right. Time for some Cyberbots. I probably need to lower the camera a little bit, though. Wish this thing, you didn't have to like lower all the legs individually. Alright, let's get down to it. Ah, sweet autosave.
Cyberbots, full metal madness.
This is where we get Jin, everyone's favorite Marvel vs. Capcom exploding mech pilot. Melodia. Just seeing if it says like a cool attract mode. Yeah, works for me. When your elite armored battalion was destroyed, Jin Satome, one of the last pilots who joined something or other, man. My I don't know. I'm slacking on my Mr. Rogers game here. So we're gonna fight Locutus of Borg here. Still kind of getting a feel for the controls here. Do it. Gotta do a review of Gundam Battle Assault. Not Battle Assault, Battle Master. So I already did a review of Battle Assault. I should review the Japanese version, which, you know, has like these original characters that look like they're out of a game, like Cyberbots. Well, that did it. You're reckless, just like your father. All right. That's not going well. Now it's going well. I didn't mean to capture it. I meant to pause the game. Okay. Can I turn this to my Giga Crush here? Warlock Final Sacrifice? What? Yeah, Giga Crush. And then can I do ZR for special move? What is L? That's special move. So then why don't I do L for Cyber EX? All right, this works. I have beaten this game. It's just been a long time. Damn it. Fights like Zangief. Yeah, if you get under him, that move does a lot of damage. You just gotta kind of charge forward. Come on, almost got him. There we go. Much better. I don't have time for this. Get out of my way. I ain't no snitch, Mary. Damn it. Man. This is not going well. She's got that laser, makes it hard to be able to charge forward with my attack. As much as I like Belodia, let's try this one, see if it makes a difference here. Wow. It's got a nice easy laser shot here. Damn it, I almost had her. Oh yeah, this is like better than Melodia. Should have just set this on one round. Come on, super move, super move. Damn it. There we go. Capcom had such beautiful, beautiful 2D fighting games. This guy's Tarantula's pretty good here. Kind of shocked Square's never made a Xenogears fighting game. Which I'm not shocked. It would be a cool thing. Damn it. Couldn't get my super move off. Got him there. All right, Nintendo 70, thank you for stopping by, my friend. Feel free to catch the rest of the streaming fun when you wake up tomorrow. Thank you for stopping by and sticking with it. I appreciate your friendship and support and very, very good taste. No! I don't appreciate that, by the way. That did it. Alright, one more. Alright, come on, man. One more round. Well, that will certainly help. There we go. This again is a more kind of a Samurai Showdown style game than a kind of pure Street Fighter. There are elements though of Street Fighter in this. I don't know if I'm going to have it in me to beat this entire game right now. However, you know, beat it next stream. We can also do a review of the game. Just uploaded a review of Road Blaster with Santino, so check that out. Well, this isn't going well at all. Alright, we'll give her one more try. And we'll pop in a tape and probably hit the hay. I'd like to be able to help out Arietta here. How did that get interrupted? Alright, one more time. Then tape time. see what these guys have to offer here. Three-hit combo packs a wallop. Yeah, that would be good. Man, I know, like, I keep saying it was the last time, but I really would like to beat that thing here. Let's try Blodia. Man, I just love the artwork on this game. Dude, I'm holding back. I'm not blocking that. Yeah, I definitely think that blue robot is the combatant of choice here. Alright. Well, that's going to be enough of that for now. So, before we head out, why don't we see if we got anything good on tape? Ooh. Right now, I think the old Noel man is flowing solo. But nothing wrong with that. See what we got on this tape here. My guess, old YouTube videos. Do. Alright. Let's get rocking and rolling. Play. I have no idea what this is. Oh, is this Class 1993? This was a great song. I love this song. Kimi ni. Doesn't this song make you want to play a Super Famicom on a beach? It's one of those songs that you just kind of just sit back and let it wash over you, man. Sonic over here, he's bowled over. Yeah, give them the prize, man. We got an ex-Japan song here. This is a really good song. It's called Kurenai. We got the headbanging drummer here. I want to say X Japan's drummer ends up in a neck brace from headbanging too hard. Good shit, man. This is TMR. Yo, say! I hope we don't get in trouble for showing this, but this is like a fantastic rendition of No Limit. The Daisuke on the keyboard there. This concert footage was used in Black or White version 3. This is my favorite TMR Daisuke attire. They basically look like Harlem Heat, my favorite pre-NWO WCW tag team. Yo, say! The combo of his voice and Daisuke's tunes are just insane. I also love to watch Daisuke Asakura play the keyboard. It's really too bad in like the early 2000s, around 2004, when TMR and Daisuke seemed to have a little bit of a falling out. And that lasted a few years, but then they started like going back on tour together and stuff. I don't know what the big deal was. I think like TMR like said something like Daisuke was like a crooked producer, but they had like a black stomach. Oh, he was going through a divorce and shit, The Daisuke lyric right there. Ugh, I'm gonna have to get a new computer or capture card or something. Rip some of this stuff onto YouTube. Who knows if this stuff is still up.
砂丘があるのは納豆が美味しいのは鳥取水戸鳥取水戸鳥取水戸これぞチームサウンドテール激しいナンバースピードはライブで
So Speed are gonna perform Hot Limit here. We got the electrical tape style outfits going. Speed's got some good music. They're good stuff. Yeah, shred that axe, man. Well, we garner some applause right there.
はいどうぞどうぞはいありがとうございましたはいどうぞはいどうもありがとうございましたはいはいいや思わずこっちでみんなで踊っちゃいましたねちゃいましたよこれはでも男性の曲ですよねもうねその辺はどうでしたか
なんか気持ちよかったですね。
気持ちいい詩の内容とか男の内容になっててね当然ね
すごい難しい歌詞で覚えるのがすごい大変。衣装がすごい。
Ooh. Looks like that's the end of that video. Alright, we're gonna listen to the opening to Gundam Wing, and we'll wrap this up for at least right now. I really, really love this song. And the opening, everything. This was the first, like, serious anime that I got into. I mean, Dragon Ball Z is awesome and stuff, but, you know, it's like a insane over-the-top kung fu movie, whereas, you know, this is a sprawling space opera. Remember, I used to watch this on my friend's, you know, like, dial-up computer, and we'd download the little, like, Windows Media Player box of this. Just play the shit out of it. Man, quality stuff. I'm just kind of curious what we got next, but we're gonna wrap this up. So Just Love. No, I decided to watch it again because I liked it so much. I used to do that quite a bit with those like VHS compilations. I would like. It's like I don't want to rewind this. I'm just gonna keep playing it a million times and taping it. So, well, it looks like Noel is flying solo for the outro. But for those of you who stopped by and watched, thank you very much. Don't be surprised if in another day or so you get more live streaming fun on the Noel ComiX YouTube channel. Also, stay tuned because we got lots of, reviews, drawing videos, my artwork and music, all kinds of stuff that'll be coming at you pretty much daily or so. And yeah, absolutely, we'll be doing another live stream in the next couple days, maybe Friday night, maybe Saturday night. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow night. Probably not tomorrow night, though. Who knows, though? But we'll check it out. So thank you, as always, for humoring me and following the channel. We have now hit 1281 for our sub count. So that's nice. Creeping our way up to, what are we at? 1,300. So we're getting there, man. Then we'll have to review Final Fantasy 13. That game, I think, is deeply underrated. It's a Final Fantasy I like quite a bit. So, until next time, guys, my name is Noel. You take care. Cheers. Enjoy the rest of your Dr. Pepper. And I will see you in the very near future for more live streaming YouTube fun. Bye-bye.